It's a privilege to welcome you to the second of our sunflower campaigns, our sunflower seed planting at Ormskirk and Southport Hospital. We were meant to be in the baby garden at Ormskirk Hospital, but as you can probably hear from the roof on the building, the rain is pouring down, but we will be outside planting the sunflowers. Today it's the second time we've done this. It's the second anniversary of the wonderful charity Cradle starting, and we've got Louise with us here today. She's going to be doing a reading. And we've also got a new face as well, Sharon, who's going to be involved in some counselling with us here at Ormskirk Hospital, and she too will be doing a reading. We've got different people sharing some stories and some readings, but the planting of the sunflower is the focus of the event.
We plant these sunflowers in memory of you. Bright, beautiful, bold reflections of the sun. Some may wonder why we chose such cheerful, happy flowers to remember something so painful and sad. We would like to think these flowers are a reflection of the person you would have become. Bright, beautiful, bold reflection of the sun. When we look at them now and how they follow the sunshine, we are reminded of the dose of sunshine you brought during your brief stay. You are a bright, beautiful, bold reflection of the sun. Our sunshine is dulled on days like this as we remember you. However, we take our inspiration from these bright, bold, beautiful reflections of the sun and seek out the sunshine, even if it is behind the clouds.
The world may never notice if a snowdrop doesn't bloom, or even pause to wonder if the petals fall too soon. But every life that ever forms or ever comes to be touches the world in some small way for all eternity. The little one we long for was swiftly here and gone, but the love that was then planted is a light that still shines on. And though our arms are empty and our hearts know what to do, every beating of our heart says that we do love you.
I'm going to read a little extract from the book Does Love Wear Out? From Debbie Glory's No Matter What. Does love wear out? Said Small. Does it break or bend? Can you fix it, stick it, does it mend? Oh help, said Large, I'm not that clever. I just know I'll love you forever. Small said, but what about when you're dead and gone? Would you love me then? Does love go on? Large held Small snug as they looked out at the night, at the moon in the dark and the stars shining bright. Small, look at the stars, how they shine and glow. But some of those stars died a long time ago. Still they shine in the evening skies. Love, like starlight, never dies.
We mourn your children too. We do. We cry. We try to make each touch a loving one, for short lives should be full of love. We cry. We do. We try to keep our grief walled up, not stealing yours, to meet your eyes steadily, to find the joy wherever it can fall. We cry, we try, we do. We're honoured when we help you say goodbye. The farewells break us too. The cracks are how the light gets out. You hate us, love us, hug us, blame us. You wonder how we do it. So do we. We try. We cry. We mourn your children too.
A beautiful garden. In the most beautiful of gardens, even those tended by the most skillful of botanists, there is an occasional rose that buds, but never opens. In all respects, the rose is like all the others, but something keeps it from blooming. It fades away, or it disappears without having reached maturity. What happens in nature's garden happens once in a while also in the garden of God's human family. A new life is created, beautiful, precious, but fails to come to its rightful unfolding. These children, like the bud that never fully opens, are gathered back into God's heavenly garden, where all imperfections are made perfect, all injustices made right, and all mysteries are explained, and all sorrows are turned to happiness.
We're going to brave the elements now. Last year we planted lots and lots of sunflowers. This year perhaps a few less because they did overtake and dominate the garden, but we're going to brave the elements, go outside and plant the sunflowers. Over the next months we're going to watch them grow, we're going to take photos, and as we plant them, the names of the babies that you've asked to be remembered today will flash across the screen. I'd like to say a massive thank you for everybody who's taken part in our little ceremony today and planted the sunflowers, and to Joyce and Steve as well, who look after the garden here at Ormskirk. Somebody told me a story during the year about sunflowers, that they grow together when life for them is tough, if they're short of the sun or short of water, and the way they find strength is by coming together and growing together. And I think for those who journey with grief, particularly after a pregnancy or a child loss, there's a particular strength in that, a strength in being together with those who have had shared and similar experiences. And we hope the ceremony today has brought strength for you. At the baby garden at Southwark Crematorium, which we set up about 7 years ago, we put in there a little memorial, a butterfly bird feeding table, and we put an inscription around that simply says, "Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day, unseen, unheard, always near, still loved, still cherished, and always dear." And as we journey with loss into life, we take those positive thoughts with us as we remember our loved ones.